Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. Today we have taken up questions from time and work, pipe and cistern, time, speed and distance, basic question, upstream, downstream, boats and streams. Majority of these questions which we are going to discuss in particular session are all from TCS NQT integrated drive held at August 2022, and we are expecting the similar kind of question in upcoming drive of August 2023 for 24 and 25 pass outs. So you know the drill. Look at the question, pause the screen first, then look at the question, try to solve it yourself, and then look out for the solution. So without wasting much time, let's start now. Welcome to the world of time and work, but work is done by speed and distance here. And the only formula which is applicable for these three variables is speed is equals to distance by time. That's it. A person has to cover 720 kilometer distance. Distance is 720 kilometer. If he decreases his speed by 12 kph, he reaches 2 hours late. That means if his speed is s, the time taken to travel 720 km at a speed of s minus 12 is obviously more than the time taken at a speed of s by 2 hours. If we solve this, we can find the value of s. Find the ratio of initial and final time to reach the destination respectively. For that we need the value of s. So 720 into s minus s plus 12 by s into s minus 12 is equals to 2. That means s into s minus 12 is 720 into 6. Instead of framing a quadratic equation, try to break it out. 720 12 into 60 into 6. Now 6 into 12 is 72. Bingo. So this is what we are getting, 72 into 60. 60 is 72 minus 12. That means S is 72. So time taken initially was 720 by 72, that is 10 hours. Now time taken is 720 by 60, obviously that is 2 hours. They find the ratio of initial and final time. Initial and final time ratio is 10 is to 12, that is 5 is to 6. That is in option A. Let's give this one a try. Two trains M and N started from U and V respectively. M traveled towards V. So this is station U and this is station V. M travel towards V and N travels towards U. They crossed each other after 5 hours. Okay, they were running for 5 hours, and suppose they crossed, and M took 135 minutes less to reach B. They cross at this point C before N reaches U. What is the speed of M if the distance between U and B is 450 km? Okay, let the speed of M is x kph and speed of N, train number N is y kph. And they covered the distance of 450 kilometers in 5 hours. That means x plus y is equals to 450 by 5, that is 90. Speed of M plus speed of y is 90 kph. This is the first equation we have framed. Now, in 5 hours, distance traveled by M is 5x. That means this remaining distance is CV is 450 minus x, which is covered by M at a speed of x. So time taken by M to cover CV distance is 450 minus x by x. Sorry, it is 5x. Clear? Good. Now this distance is 5x. At the speed of y, train n will cover this distance cu in 5x by y minutes or y hours, whatever it is, we are taking in hours. M took 135 minutes less. That means this is less time, this is more time. 5x by y minus 450 minus 5x by x equals 135 by 60 hours. We have got these two equations. With help of these two equations, we need to find the value of x and y. So 5x by y minus 450 by x plus 5, or this will be 135 by 60 minus 5. 300 minus 135 is 561. That would be minus 165 by 60. 5x square we can keep on solving like this, or we can also put in values and check. Very true. No issues with that. X square plus 360x minus 50x. So what we'll get is x plus 360 into x minus 50 is 0. Value of x will be 50. At this point only we can put in values. Plug in the values and check if it is fine. You need to find out the value, like 50 if we put. So 50 by 40 is 5 by 4 minus 90 by 50, 9 by 4. So 20 minus 36, 16 by 4 into 4. Whether we are getting or not, we can check it. So 5 by 4 minus, if x is 9 by 5, 25 minus 36 minus 11 by 20, it's matching. A 50 is the pick. Let's give this a try. An express train 220 meter long, length of the train, crosses a 280 meter long platform, length of platform, in 25 seconds. That means train is traveling a distance of 500 meter in 25 seconds. That means speed of train is 20 meter per second. 500 by 25, 20 meter per second. How many seconds will it take to cross a 180 meter long passenger train moving at 54 kph? First of all, we should know that 1 kph is equals to 1000 meter by 60 into 60. That is equals to 5 by 18 mps. So 54 kph is 54 into 5 by 18, 3 times, 15 meter per second. Now, this train, which is 220 meter long, will be crossing another train of 180 meter long, moving at the rate of 15 meter per second in the same direction on parallel track. Since they are moving in the same direction, the effective speed will come into picture. Effective speed will be 20 minus 15, that is 5 meter per second. And the distance this fast train need to cover to cross this slower train fully is 180 meter, length of the slower train, plus its own length, 220 meter, that is 400 meter. So time required to cross this will be distance by effective speed, that is 80 seconds. Option A is the pick. Concepts of effective speed will come into picture. Since both are moving in same direction, effective speed would be minus. If both would have been crossing each other from opposite direction, effective speed would have been s1 plus s2. But the crossover distance traveled should always be the length of the two trains. Sonal starts running from a place at a speed of 8 kph, 8 km per hour. After every 15 minutes, 15 minutes is 1/4 of the hour. She is traveling 2 km in 15 minutes. She increases her speed by 1 kph. In how many hours she will cover a distance of 23 km? So what is happening in the first 15 minutes? 2 km distance is traveled. In next 15 minutes, she is traveling at a speed of 8 plus 1, 9. That means 9 by 4. 9 by 4 is 2.25 km. In next 15 minutes, she is traveling at a speed of 9 plus 1, that is 10. So 10 by 4 is 2.5 km covered. In next 15 minutes, the distance covered is 2.75. So we can see that this is an AP series which is being produced. And sum of this AP series should be equals to 23. So how many at 15 minutes time it's been consumed? Let it be n. Then 23 is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is 1 by 4. That is 0.25. So 46 equals n into 4 plus n by 4 minus 1 by 4, that is n into 16 minus 1, 15 plus n by 4. So we are getting n into n plus 15 is equals to 46 into 4. 46, 23, bingo, and 2, 8 into 23. So if n is equals to 8, n plus 15 is equals to 23. That means 8 slots of 15 minutes are required for Sonal to complete this journey. So that is 8 into 15 slots means 2 hours. She would be completing the distance of 23 km in 2 hours. Option A is the pick. This is nothing but arithmetic progression formula. If first term is A and the common difference is D, then Sn is given by n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Use it. One of the classical take of simple time, speed, distance question. My dog spotted me from 180 meters away from my house and started to approach me at 5 times my walking speed. If my speed is s, speed of the dog is 5x, let it be x speed. On reaching me, he immediately ran towards home at the same speed. On reaching home, he again ran towards me at the same speed. The process continued till I reach home. What is the total distance traveled by my dog? Total distance traveled by my dog is speed of dog into time for which he was running. Time for which he was running is nothing but time taken by me to reach home. Now, how much is the time taken by me to reach home? Time is distance by speed. So, time taken by me to reach home is 180 meter by my speed, that is x. So, the distance traveled by the dog during this expedition is like this, is nothing but his speed, dog speed 5x into time taken for me to reach the home, that is 900 meter straight away. Nothing related to relative speed. It is simply we need to find the distance traveled by an object, which is speed of the object into time taken by the object. Time taken by the object is same as the time taken by me to reach the home, because as long I have taken to reach the home, for that particular time the dog was running continuously. So time, here is time taken by me to reach the home, 180 by x multiplied by his speed, 5x. Bingo. 900 meter is the total distance traveled by the dog. In case of upstream and downstream, we need to focus on that river or the stream always flows downward. So if somebody is going upstream, he need to face the resistance, and hence effective speed of the boat will become m minus w. And if someone is coming downstream, he will get the benefit of the motion of the water, so his speed will be m plus w. W is speed of water and m is the speed of man in still water, or speed of boat, something like that. Otherwise, all the formulas related to time, speed, distance holds good when we are solving upstream downstream question. The upstream speed of boat, that is m minus w, is 8 km per hour lesser than the downstream boat. That means it is m plus w minus 8. So if we solve this, what we'll get? 2w is 8. Speed of water is 4 kph. Find the time taken by the boat to cover 84 km upstream. That will be 84 upon m minus 4. And 144 km downstream, it will be m plus 4. If it can cover 128 km in still water in 4 hours. That means m is 128 by 4. That is 32. The value of m, or the speed of boat in still water, is 32. We can put m equals to 32 here and solve. 32 minus 4 is 28. And 32 plus 4 is 36. So 36, 72, this will be 4 hours. Done. 28, 56 and 14. 5, 6, 7. 28. This will go 3 times. So 3 plus 4 is 7 hours. Total time taken by the boat to cover 84 km upstream and 144 km downstream would be 7 hours. Option A is the pick. Okay, let's do one more. The speed of stream in a river is 2.5. W is 2.5 kph. If the downstream speed of boat, that is m plus w, is 3 times the upstream speed of boat, m minus w. W is 2.5 given. M plus 2.5 equals 3m minus 7.5. So 10 equals to 2m. M is equals to 5 kph. Done. Then the time taken to cover a distance of 30 km downstream, time taken to go downstream 30 km is, downstream speed is m plus w, 5 plus 2.5, that is 7.5. This will be 4 hours. Is how much less than the time to cover a distance of 25 km upstream. Time to go upstream 25 km is m minus w, 5 minus 2.5, 2.5. That is 10 hours. They are asking about what is the difference between these two time. Difference between these two time is 6 hours. That is given in option A. Nothing new I am discussing. It's simply upstream downstream effective stream and the formula, the speed is equals to distance by time. Nothing, no fancy methods to solve these kind of questions. Just do it in time and move on. One of the famous take, and we will use simultaneous equation in a very different fashion to solve this question. Let's see. A boat travel 12 km downstream and 6 km upstream in 3 hours. Let downstream speed is 12 upon m plus w plus 6 upon m minus w. This is equals to 3. And the same boat take 50% extra time, that will be 4.5, to cover 10 km downstream and 16 km upstream. That will be 4.5. Now we need to solve this. I will take 1 upon m plus w as x. So we have 12x plus and 1 upon m minus w as y. 6y equals to 3. So that will be, if I divide both sides by 3, 4x plus 2y is equals to 1. And we have got 10x plus 16y equals 4.5. So let me multiply this by 8. y will get cancelled. 32x plus 16y is equals to 8. On subtraction, 22x equals 3.5. So x is 35 by 220. 5 and 5 is 7 and 5, this will give how much? 44. So x is 7 by 44 right now. Just put this value of x in this equation. 28 by 44 plus 2y is 1. So 2y is 44 minus 28, and that will be 16. Yes, 16 by 44, 8, 4, 2 and 11. So y is 2 by 11. So m plus w is 44 by 7 and m minus w is 11 by 2. If the same boat travels 20 km downstream, that means 20x, and z km upstream plus zy in 4 hours. We know the value of x and y. Just put it. 20 into 7 by 44 plus z into 2 by 11 is equals to 4. Let's multiply this by 4. So 140 plus 8z equals 176. 8z equals to 36. Z is equals to 36 by 8. 4942, that is 4.5. Option A is the pick. No substitute to solve these kind of questions. You need to frame up equation and move as quickly as possible. Let's see this. The time taken by boat to row a certain distance upstream. Okay, certain distance upstream. Why I'm writing like this? Let me write like the way we do. Upstream speed is m minus w, is 40% more than the time taken to row the same distance downstream. That is d upon m plus w. Great. This is m plus w upon m minus w is actually 14 by 10, that is 7 by 5. The best way to find the ratios m by w is add up 12 and subtract 2. The ratio of m and w would be 6:1. If the boat takes 8 hours to row 160 km upstream, okay, so boat take 160 km 8 hours, that means upstream is what? M minus w is equals to 20. Now m minus w is 5. So 5 is 20. So 20 by 5 is 4. That means this is 24 and this is 4. M is 24 kph and the speed of water is 4 kph. What is the speed of stream? 4 kph. Option A is the pick. Componendo, dividendo and ratios always helps in these kind of questions. Keep in touch, keep on revising. There are many questions already solved related to TCS in playlist TCS Digital, TCS Hiring or Campus Recruitment. Go to the channel and subscribe at least. You can do that and search it out and solve it. You will always get these kind of questions, similar kind of question if you are writing a TCS any level examination. The time taken by a boat to go 15 km downstream, 15 km downstream, this is the time, is equals to the time taken by it to go 9 km upstream. Bingo. It is similar like the previous one. M minus w upon m plus w is 9 by 15. So m by w would be 15 plus 9 is 24 upon 15 minus 9, that is 6. Ratio would be 4:1. And the speed of stream is 2 kilometer. Bingo. If this is 2, this is 8. This is what we have got. How much time will it take to go 10 kilometer downstream? Downstream time is m plus w, that is 10 by 10, and 12 kilometer upstream. Upstream time is m minus w, 8 minus 2 is 6. So time taken would be 1 plus 2, together 3 hours. By the time you are reading the question, you have the answer. Do practice a lot, and I'll see you soon. Stay connected. Thank you, everyone.